All right, we're gonna take the dog on a walk. Come on, Boots. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go across the street and then we'll go towards the beach. All right, here we go. All right, we made it on the path. This path is right by my house. It's such a great walking path for the dog. And did you know that walking is one of the best things you can do for tennis? I have arthritis in both my knees, and just walking is seriously one of the best things that you can do. So Boots is going to lead us the way to the beach. Go ahead, Boots. Okay, or you might lead us over to this tree. So this path, like I said, is very close to my house. It goes around a lake that is made from this river. And it rains. It rains here, and the water comes down, and eventually goes all the way to the ocean, but it makes a lake on one side of the road. So anyway, walking is one of the best things you can do for tennis, for your fitness level. And like I said, it really helps with our arthritis. You can only rest so much, but you need, your joints and ligaments and blood flow and muscles, they all need to move. So walking is, one of the best things for that. My mom, she's in her 80s, 83, and she does mall walking with her friends at the senior center. She still lives by herself, but walking really helps her, it helps you stay young, helps you stay fit. So I don't know if you can see the path there. It's just a gorgeous path all the way. And I'll show you as we continue to walk towards the beach. Come on, Boots. Let's keep it going. Go, 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 go. Good boy. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah, booties. Let's keep walking. Get those legs moving. So I haven't been playing very much tennis because I threw out my back lifting a case of beer and took me some time to get over that. And I'm trying to get ready for our mixed season, which my girlfriend and I are captaining, the 8-0 18 over mixed. We traditionally have a lot of really good 4-0 tennis players on both the men's and the women's side. And so our mixed team is usually pretty good. All right, now we're getting into the sun. Go ahead, go get them. As we're maybe halfway towards the ocean. So anyway, the mixed season starts at the beginning of January. We've got to wait for the new ratings to come out. So I don't know how much everyone knows about the USTA, which is the United States Tennis Association. But if you ever want to get into playing, leagues, you don't even have to join a club. You can do it at a park. There's a park that has a team. So I don't even think there's a membership to join the park. And, they're usually pretty good. And it's nice because it's close to my club, and then we don't have to, drive, hours to play tennis, which we do sometimes when there's not enough teams. But usually in the mix, there's a lot of teams. We might even have like 6, 7, 8 teams this year. We have 2 teams at my club because there's so many 4-0s and everyone wants to play. And, you play 6, so 3 mixed doubles lines. So 3 men, 3 women against 3 men, 3 women. So if you have, we're going to have probably 40 players. That's just too much for one team. People won't get to play. So we'll have 2 teams, and it'll be, like 18 to 20 people on a team. So that's, everyone could play. If you have 18 people and you have 6 that play every match, everyone would get 3 matches if we had 2 teams. So and some people would play 4. And traditionally, we have a very strong mixed team. What do you think, Boots? So continuing down the path, I'm gonna go across this bridge right here. You can see where the water comes down. We've only had a couple days of rain so far here in Northern California, but it's filling up the river a little bit. And we're gonna keep going down that path. We're gonna make it eventually to the beach. Yeah, so we'll get to the beach. All right, let's see if Boots can go across the bridge here. Come on, Boots. There you go. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. I'm waiting for these people up there to move on so we can continue filming our session. But, back to playing USTA tennis. So, you play with your friends all the time, which is, that's really the most fun. You don't really need the USTA. But we have so many players that are in the USTA, and, during 2020, 2021, there weren't very many matches USTA-wide, so we were just playing, isolated with our friends. It's an outdoor sport. Yeah, you're touching the ball or whatever, but it's pretty safe. You're 6 feet apart, you're playing tennis. And, 2020 USTA kind of died, so now they came back in force with, there's 18 plus leagues, and there's mixed, and there's just the men's and just the women's, and then there's combo where you play a higher level with a lower level, and vice versa. And then they have 18 and over, so the young people can play. Then they have 40 and over. Then they have 55. Then they have 65. Then they have a day league. So there's all kinds of seasons, and it's almost hard not to play. A lot of people are just over the USTA, but mixed season is really fun because you're always playing against your buddies, and so then you're all on the same team, which makes it even more fun. All right, so continuing on here as we're watching the river expand. Look at all that sludge in there. Ugh. All the rainwater. We haven't had much. We've only had a couple days of rain here in November. It's November 25th, 2023. There's all these cool houses, along the river here, and these gorgeous eucalyptus trees. California has some of the best trees, super tall, crazy trees. And this river comes down from the mountain. That's why all the sludge is here. And, you get bacteria that comes down, and all the stuff coming down from the mountains, it's in the river. Oops, let me grab the leash on this side. Whoa, Boots, get over here. Everything comes down, so you get a lot of bacteria in the water, and then it just, congregates and just comes to this stoppage over here in this lake that we're going to get to. But, Boots is just tangling me up every time I try to. He keeps just running. He's going in circles. So, back to the USTA, if it's something you're interested in. Just a great way to meet people, and then you're always playing with people your same level, which is great. So I'll just spin with him. That's probably the easiest way to do it, since I'm holding the leash, that hand. And there's seasons all year round. So as I mentioned, there's 2 or 3 seasons starting. There's some people that are like 4 teams, so they play 8-0 mix, they play 9-0 mix, they play the 4-0 men's over 40. I don't know how much of that you caught, but anyway, the sludginess of the river gets wider and kind of looks like it's flowing backwards. The bacteria comes down from the mountains and just sits here in this lake that we're just getting to. I don't know if you can see that ocean right past there. But anyway, back to the USTA, there's seasons all year round. So, there's like 2 seasons starting up. Some people play on, 4 or 5 different teams. So we've got, the 18 plus mixed season. So some people will play on the 8-0 mixed and the 9-0 mixed. And you also have the 40 plus men's and women's season. So some, women will play on the 4-0 and the 4-5. That's what my girlfriend will do. And I don't know if we're gonna have a 4-5 team or 4-5 team men's, but I'll play on both the 4-0 and the 4-5 if there is a 4-5 team. But there's just not enough 4-5s at my club that they don't want to do it. And I think this year we're going to 4 doubles lines and 1 singles line. So as you get older, there's not as many people that want to play singles because it's pretty hard on your body. That's why I play doubles. It's, you only have to serve once out of 4 times instead of always serving. And if you're tired in a play or something hurts, and you just kind of sit it out and let your opponent take over. You don't move unless the ball comes to you. And there's not as much running involved in doubles. You can certainly, we do signals with, I've been playing for 15 years, so you do signals where the front person is in the volleying position, and the server, you're signaling to the server, not really where to serve it, but you kind of know by the call of the front guy, the volleyer at the net, if he's going to stay, and you're serving on the deuce side, serve it out wide, the volleyer has to cover the alley, because that's going to be the only place that you can really get beat. If you're covering that alley, you can't get beat there, then the ball has to come cross court, which is usually for a righty into the server's forehand. Serving and volleying is really what you want to do in doubles. You want to serve and volley. You want to press the net, because that's really how experienced double players win matches. As you came up the ranks as a 4-0, you can stay back and just hit ground strokes, if you have really good ground strokes, and win points that way. But as you move up to 4-5, experienced players are gonna, pick on your weakness, which for me is my backhand, and it's improved. I can get by, but serving and volleying, so the points end quicker, and you can't just navigate from your ground strokes back there, because if you have 2 players up and the other team has 1 player back, and you got drop shots, and then if you're both at the net, then the person hitting ground strokes really has nowhere to go. Every once in a while they hit a great shot or a great lob, but if you have 2 good volleyers in doubles, then if you're at the net and one of them is back, you're most likely going to win the point. So there's lots of different strategy. Back to the calls. So fist is stay, this means fake, and open hand means I'm going. So, which means if you're on one side as the volleyer and your partner's serving, you give an open hand and you're going. And you will, try to either make them hit it behind you, but your server knows that he's got to cover the other side. So those are the 3 main signals you give. So there's where the lake ends, as you can see that, and the ocean right over there. You can probably see a sailboat in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in on the sailboat. Nope, doesn't really want me to. Anyway, with the USTA season coming up, it's fun. Go join a park, go join a tennis club, get out there and start playing tennis. And walking is the greatest thing ever, right, Boots? He's stoked. But tennis is a lot of fun, and joining a club and playing USTA is really a blast. All right, we made it to the beach. Check it out. Gorgeous day again, November 25th, 2023. It's been a gorgeous Thanksgiving break. This big wave over here. Yeah. It's about 62, 63 degrees. A family portrait going on there. Come on, Boots. There's a look at the riverbed this way. Tell us where the lake ends. And once again, beach. Pretty darn close. Surfers over there. All the way around. It's a 360 view of the lake and the beach. I just realized I should probably have been filming this way. That's okay. There you can see the beach there. And all the way to the ocean. What a gorgeous day. Right here is the path back to my house. I really do lucky to live where I live. Moved to the beach. It's been how many years? Geez, 25. So that's never gonna leave the beach. I love living by the beach. I love playing tennis by the beach. It's great. Like I said, I'm not a surfer. I'm a tennis land sport guy, and it's just what I enjoy. My body probably won't be able to play at a super high level for much longer, but it's still playing at a pretty high level. Just can't play as often or as hard or as long. Those are the three things that you want to get to know. Not get to know, but those are the three things that you have to learn as you become an older tennis player is how hard you play, first of all. You know, your body just will break down. Not everyone's, but if you're playing really fast and really hard, and as you get older, you just can't do it. Young players play as hard and fast as they want. I mean, how old is Alcaraz? Is he even 20 yet? 19, 20, something like that. He can play as hard as he wants, as fast as he wants, and not gonna get hurt. He does though, he cramps, and I'm worried that he goes after balls he shouldn't get, but it's incredible when he gets them back over. Nadal, obviously, his body is taking a toll. He can't play as hard or as fast. So that's number one, can't play as hard or as fast. You just have to slow it down, and you can still play hard, don't get me wrong, but if you play too hard, you're gonna hurt something. The other is duration. You can't play as long. So, you know, when I first started, me and my buddies that I'm still buddies with 15 years later, some of my best friends in the world, we used to play challenge courts, and we'd play for hours. We'd play literally all day Saturday, all day Sunday for 5-6 hours until we were ready to drop with no injuries. And I can't do that anymore. And as often. That's number 3. Can't play as often. So I don't even do back-to-back days. Some people are out there every day, and they're even older, and I'm like, man, how do they do it? For one, they're not playing as hard. I like to play, pretty hard when I'm playing, but I can't do back-to-back days. I'm almost down to 2 days a week is probably perfect for me. Even 3 days, eventually, I'm probably gonna break down, but you need at least 2 to keep your strokes. But that's the other one, is playing not as often. Well, thanks for watching. And once again, don't be average, be a tennis savage, and have the capacity for tennis tenacity. Hopefully you enjoyed our walk around the path, through the beach, around the lake, and back home. So thanks for watching.